Hi guys, I'm Andy. Welcome back to Backpacking UK. If hiking, backpacking and wild camping are your thing, please hit that subscribe button because that's what this channel's all about. Right, today I'll be reviewing my awesome down sleeping bag. Now this is a proper goose down sleeping bag. Perfect for winter. It really is. If you're serious about camping and wild camping in winter, you really should look at a down sleeping bag. Now this Black Ice G700 down sleeping bag is what I think is reasonable value for money. You can spend an enormous amount of money on winter sleeping bags, especially the big branded down sleeping bags. Now, Black Ice, you know I buy stuff from Camperlists. I think they're a really good website, great prices, great products, and basically the best of what China has to offer. And I know lots of you that have bought the same gear as I have, really happy with it. So I'll put the links to this product in the description. You can have a look yourself. However, back to the G700 Black Ice sleeping bag. Now this has a total weight of 1030 grams, so a kilo for a bag like this that keeps you warm in the cold. It's not too bad at all. Now 700 grams of that total weight is the filling, which is 90% goose down. Now this is the large version, G700, 700 basically means 700 grams of the goose down filling. This is the large version. It's 80 centimetres wide by 205 centimetres long. Now I'm just 172 centimetres, so there's loads and loads of space in this sleeping bag for me, and a nice amount of wriggle room too. Now this Black Ice sleeping bag's a mummy style sleeping bag, so it does have that mummy style shape. However, it is reasonably roomy, and I think it strikes the balance between having that mummy shape to keep you really nice and toasty, as well as being slightly more relaxed and give you a little bit of wriggle room so you're not as restrictive. Now one of the best things about this down sleeping bag, I think, is Teflon coated down. Now as we all know, with down jackets, down sleeping bags, if it gets wet, it doesn't work. It does not keep you warm. Now there's lots of products out there, a lot of the big brands do all sorts of expensive things to look after their down, and this Black Ice sleeping bag is no different. It's got a Teflon coated down, so if moisture does get in there, or if it does get a bit wet, hopefully it will still keep you warm. Now this Black Ice winter sleeping bag has a 15D nylon fabric. It's really nice to the touch, but it's also reasonably strong and durable, so it hopefully shouldn't rip. I certainly haven't had any problems with this sleeping bag. No little holes, haven't had any feathers like pop out of it either. Really holds its own. Now this Black Ice G700 winter sleeping bag has a comfort rating of -5 degrees, which I truly believe is about right. Maybe -3, but it's certainly greater than 0. 0, you're going to be nice and warm. Anything above 0, you're going to be nice and toasty. I've used it above 0, just slept in my boxer shorts. It's just a lovely place to be. It's really nice on your skin. Now this Black Ice G700 down sleeping bag comes in at £199. It is not cheap. It's got a real big brand feel to it. At the end of the day, if you want a truly warm winter down sleeping bag, unfortunately you're gonna have to spend some money on one. And £199 does sound like a lot of money, but I also think it is reasonably good value for money too. It genuinely works, it genuinely keeps you warm, and it's just really nice to be in. So this is a Black Ice down sleeping bag, fully compressed. It's got 3 really good compression straps, like quite heavy duty. Let's see the size of this. It is 29 centimeters long and it is 19 centimeters wide, which is really, really good. So let's get this winter sleeping bag out of its stuff sack and let's have a good look at it. Now the Black Ice sleeping bag comes with its own storage sack. It's really, really important when you store down sleeping bag, you mustn't store it in its compact form. It must be really light and airy to make sure you retain all that loft. Now I've really given it a good shake to loft it all up, get that lovely goose down, all nice and spread out, ready to trap your air. But it's got a little toggle at the top, so you can really scrunch it around your face here. It's got a zip that goes sort of 3/4 of the way down, so the foot box is always going to be fully sealed. It's got a neck baffle. Now baffles and sleeping bags are essential if you ask me. One thing I absolutely hate is when you get those cold drafts come through the top and just come down into your body, and if you're like me, wakes you up. It's really annoying. So baffle basically is a really, really good idea. It's got a nice big zip with a nice puller. It's also got another baffle that runs down all the way down the length of the zip, again just to stop those cold drafts getting into your sleeping bag. Right, so here we are in the Black Ice down sleeping bag. Oh, it's just such a nice place to be. It's so warm, it's so cosy, and this fabric's just so nice against your skin as well. It really, really is. Like I say, you've got your nice neck baffle. You can scrunch this up around your face, so you've got a small area for your face to pop out of. But it's just a cracking sleeping bag. It really, really is. So what's my final thoughts? Now, £199 for a sleeping bag is quite a lot of money. However, this really is tried and tested, and I genuinely believe that comfort rating of -5 is about right. Certainly -3, and you're going to be nice and toasty around 0. To be that warm in a sleeping bag, you're going to have to spend some money, and I think £199 is still good value for money, and I still think it's reasonable for the quality of this sleeping bag and the warmth it provides. I'll put all the links into the description. There's lots of different varieties of this sleeping bag with different fill levels, so I'll put the link to Camperlists in there. But hopefully you've enjoyed this review and hope to see you camping soon. Cheers.